So how's it going, everyone? This is Money and Me podcast. My name is Sarsh and I am your host. In this podcast, you get to witness some intellectual personalities in the crypto space, giving us their knowledge in the crypto world over NFTs, over blockchains, and stuff like that. So for the same today, I have a very special person by my side. His name is Nabeel Alsayed. He is the founder and builder of Nifty Souq. So Nabeel, I hope you're doing fine. And before all of this, I would like to know how you're doing actually.
Thank you, Harsh. Thank you for having me with you today. I'm doing good. Busy, and we say busy is good. So yeah.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Like being busy is, a good thing. It's better. It's much better than being idle.
Yes, 100%.
So, yeah, I would like to know first of all, how has your journey been from being the acting call center manager in Standard Chartered Bank to being the founder and builder of Nifty Souq now?
Wow, you're talking about more than 20 years journey. It's been a long journey. Yes, I started in call centers. I studied banking and finance and got my first job in a bank, in a call center, and I continued working in the call center space for a while, whether in a call center or through consultancy and training for call centers. But I've always had this bug in me where I wanted to build something of my own. And I've tried so many times, tried and failed, and every time went back at it again. And then during the quarantine period the pandemic has brought to us, there was, I showed an interest in independent artists and their music, and I fell in love with that genre a lot. So, and I made a lot of friends in that scene, and I saw their struggle as independent artists who cannot really be accepted by mainstream media because they discuss topics that are not really mainstream acceptable, like gender topics, politics, poverty, politics, and stuff like that. And many of those were, as I told you, we became good friends, and I saw their struggle. So I started something called Arabic Indie, a small community plus a platform to sell merchandise for those artists, to help them generate money on the side, because during pandemics, they can't go on shows, they can't have concerts. So they were really struggling. So the idea came that maybe this is a way where we can support those independent artists. And our goal was that always the artists will make majority of the profit. So we didn't want to be like label companies or anyone who would use an artist to make their own profits. We wanted the artists to make the majority of the profit. And it was something I was doing on the side. And as I've been in the tech industry for a while now, the startup field and all that, we started to learn more about NFTs and NFTs in music. And then the idea came on, how can we connect Arabic Indie, the music support system, if we may call it, with NFTs and help those artists to actually enter into this world. So we started thinking, oh, do we help them NFT their music? Okay, where can they NFT it? Let's do a little bit more search. Let's study more. And then I found out that we don't have anything in MENA that supports artists when it comes to NFTs. And we're like, okay, fine, let's build it. And that's how we are here now.
Okay, that's nice. Now, kind of understand you're currently working on NFT, and Nifty Souq is an NFT marketplace. So I would like to know from you, what are NFTs, so that viewers are clear about what we are talking about, and what is the purpose of NFTs?
Sure. I try to explain this when I speak to artists or creators, let's say creators, because we're not only in music now, we're inclusive. But when we speak to creators in the Arabic world, in the Arab world, we explain to them that NFTs in a very simple way are a proof of ownership and authenticity. So an NFT is a smart contract that proves that this digital work is an original work, and it proves that you are the owner of this digital work. Of course, NFTs can be linked to physical assets, not only digital assets, but for the sake of this argument, I use this example. NFTs are non-fungible tokens, which means that they cannot be devised, they cannot be destroyed, they can't be altered, they can't be changed. They're built on the blockchain, which is a decentralized network. So everyone has access to it. Everything can be monitored. So it gives them the security, it gives them the ownership, plus it's an extra or a different money generating stream for the artist when they can sell their art on NFTs.
Yeah. Okay, a little out of context question. Who is your favorite artist?
I have so many. I have so many artists like in the stream. Iba Munder. They're mainly Arabic artists. So Iba Munder, Bukulthum, Big Sam, Sallam Hdeib, Rola Azar, Ruba Shamshum, Farah Shamma. I can go on. I love them all. I just love this.
Yeah, I can get you. Okay, so now we kind of understand that about Nifty Souq, about NFTs. So let's dive a little bit more deep into this. So you are the first marketplace of NFTs in the MENA or WANA region. And we would now like to know, what is Nifty Souq in its deeper meaning, and what do you intend to eradicate in the MENA region with Nifty Souq?
Okay, Souq in Arabic means market. So we are exactly a market where all these creators can come and display their artwork and sell it. It can't be simpler than that as an explanation. So we are a marketplace for NFTs. So far, we have announced the launch. The platform itself is not launched. The developers are working day and night on getting it up and running. So for now, we are the first, unless someone opens before us, but it's a race. We are planning to bring NFTs to the region. We are planning to introduce it, educate people about it. So our job is not just to sell NFTs. We want to create this whole culture of NFTs in the region where people can understand how they can benefit, whether they're a creator or an art collector or a fan. How can I benefit from NFTs? So we have a journey of education and awareness before actually, or we put that as a priority before just creating a marketplace.
Okay, that's a noble thought. But there is, an issue going on right now in NFT marketplace community. The OpenSea marketplace, which is the biggest marketplace right now, has confirmed that its employees have been involved in insider trading. Some of its employees have pre-decided to hold some NFTs even before they went public. So what are your views over this insider trading, and how far do you think it would go?
See, this insider trading has been there for ages in every market, whether it was the stock market, whether it was the cryptocurrency market. We hear people holding information or putting in false information for their own benefit. Now, I won't say we don't expect this to happen, but we're trying to put in governance, compliance, and control over how we can avoid this from happening in our NFT market. And if it happens, what are the measures that we need to do to help not affect the market with this? It's human behavior, and some people will use whatever information they can to make money or to fool others, unfortunately. But from our side, from Nifty Souq, we will definitely be investing a lot of money and time in compliance, governance, the legal aspects, and also in choosing who we hire and who works with us in Nifty Souq. So we're very picky when it comes to this.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because I don't know how greedy a human is, because I don't know how much does a human wants, because there are only basic needs of a human, like survival, security, and reproduction. Apart from that, the consciousness that we have right now enables us to greed more and more. So that's like, you said it right, that we are unable to eradicate it completely.
But we will try to control it.
Yeah, we can try to. So this was, a negative thing that was going in NFT, but there is a positive news in DeFi sector, which is coming from AMC theaters that is enabled to use like 4 more cryptocurrencies in their theaters to in the exchange of tickets. These currencies are Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ether along with Bitcoin. So how do you think this move from AMC is gonna affect the revolution of DeFi?
I think it's amazing. Every time we hear the news that someone is using crypto or moving into DeFi, it's just, first of all, proves that we're on the right track, tells us that, yes, this is the future, and gives us hope that many other sectors will also enter into this field and start to use different currencies or blockchains for their industries. We have seen now many industries move into crypto, like sports, music, insurance, real estate. And now you can buy a ticket using your cryptocurrency to go and watch a movie. This is just beautiful for the whole DeFi community.
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of intrigued about thinking, what if like most of the humans have their own cryptocurrency, then they are going with their own set of cryptocurrencies to buy tickets. And, in some way or other, if you exchanges those cryptocurrencies, they hold some value. So that would be quite confusing for everyone. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, but not all of them will have the same value. Not all of them will succeed. It's way more complicated than that.
Yeah, yeah. So now you have told us about Nifty Souq, but it is only available in MENA region right now. So do you intend to expand it to the global level?
Yes, definitely. Now, one of our competitive advantages or our niche in this market is that we are Arabic first. So the platform itself is in Arabic. But this doesn't mean that other languages are not there. So we're Arabic English when we launch. Maybe other languages like French is in our radar to be also added to cater to countries maybe in North Africa, like Algeria, Morocco, where French is a common language over there. We're planning to move also more towards maybe India, Pakistan, that region. And we also want to bring the attention of the international majority into this region's art, and for them to be able to explore this region. So definitely we're not planning to just stay here, but our focus will always be the regional culture when we approach international audiences.
Okay, that's really great. That's really great. So you are intending to expand your culture with the help of NFTs. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really great. Okay. So we have now metaverse coming, we have now Web3 coming, but there are still many people in finance, gaming, or metaverse or art that still do not know about crypto or DeFi or blockchains as well. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'd like to know your views about what futures hold for them.
Okay, now this is part of what we're doing in Nifty Souq. We want to educate people about this so that more and more people are aware about NFTs. And I think we are already doing that even since we launched. The inquiries we have, the talks we have, the interviews we do, when we always talk about this, we get questions and people are trying to understand more and learn more. And I think this is the first step. If anyone refuses to enter into this or believe in this new, I don't know how to call it, not generation, new revolution, let's say, the new revolution, they will definitely lose out. Just like everyone who didn't believe in Bitcoin when it first started, and now they were like, I wish I started when back then. Internet, when the internet started and people were like, hey, we don't need the internet. We can still go to a library and do our research. You want to go back a little bit when people were like, I don't want to use Excel. I can still use these sheets of paper and write things down. All these people missed out. And then eventually they had to adapt the new technology. Right? This is the way I see things are going. Even if people now refuse to get into this world, they will eventually either have to or choose to or see the potential of this new revolution and want to be part of it. But as everything that's new, there is aging pain, and the people who adopt these new technologies first are the people who have to hold this mission of educating others about it, and we love taking that role.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you have given a great philosophical point, I guess. So I was reading on a tweet on Twitter the other day, which said like in physical world everything is in abundance, everything is scarce. With digital, digitalization, everything turned abundant, and now digitalization with NFTs is again aiming towards scarcity. So, what do you see? Like, what are your views on this thing coming full circle back to the scarcity?
It just tells you that how scarcity is valuable. Before NFTs, a digital artist will put his art on the internet and then it's everywhere, and this devalues the art itself. NFTs made the original one a rare or a one unique item, which gave it value again. So this is a very, very, very amazing thing for anyone who does anything digital. It gave them value back. It gave them ownership. It gave them a possibility to, or not, let's not say possibility. It gave them the motivation to deliver more, work more, and give more, because now they can see that it will give them a return. It will give them recognition, and that their work is not just something that someone can right-click, save, and claim that it's their own.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand from this is if we are coming in the full circle with NFTs, we are getting value as the written product. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Also, us as fans, we get value because these artists now will work more, develop more, produce more. And if we decide to purchase some of this art, this can appreciate in value in the future, which will also give us a return. So I think it's good for everyone.
Yeah, that's a great way to see it. So now moving on, do you see Ether overtaking Bitcoin anytime soon? Like Ether is also a great project, Bitcoin is also a great project, but many, influential people have to say that Ether is a better project. So what are your views on that?
Okay, I don't want this to be taken as any kind of giving advice or tips or anything like that. But the way the numbers, and numbers don't lie, statistics, I personally, Nabeel, believe that yes, it will. If we look at the numbers of the price of Bitcoin and the price of Ethereum and how Bitcoin is fluctuating a little bit, let's say more than Ethereum, I definitely see that Ethereum will be taking over Bitcoin. The usage of Ethereum also, like in the world of NFT, gives it more potential. Now, we're hearing that Bitcoin will start using smart contracts as well. That when that happens, we don't know what's how that effect is gonna be. We also know that Ethereum is going green, so they will start using the proof of stake instead of proof of work for their transactions, which is also something that will give more value to Ethereum. So really, I don't know, but the way things are going right now with everything unchanged, I see Ethereum taking over Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you have a point. And to all the viewers watching this, it's his opinion, because there are some people who are like, Bitcoin is gonna, boom up soon above 100K or something like that. So I just want to avoid that. So it's his opinion, and you have got a clear point regarding that. It's numbers. So now I would like to know your views over Web3. How is Web3 going to transform our lives, and why do we even need it?
I think this goes back to the same discussion we were having a few minutes ago. How this is the new way of doing things. Anyone who doesn't jump on this ship right now will regret not jumping early on. So this is something I can give as people as an advice. Get on it. This is what I can say. Whenever you see an opportunity, I think the loss of not taking the opportunity could be bigger than the loss of getting in there and losing a little bit.
Okay, that's a deep point. But I would like to ask one more time, like, what do you think is the need of Web3? Do you see any need in the present world of Web3?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I want to know what is the need of Web3 in the present world of internet?
It enables the future where everything, it's, as I said, it's a stage of web evolution. It makes internet more intelligent. It helps us process information with near human-like intelligence. Use of AI, powerful AI systems, help us run smart programs to assist individuals or users. So definitely Web 3.0 is the way to go.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's right. That's yeah, that's substantial. So now I would like to move on to current affairs kind of things. So do cryptocurrencies have potential to mitigate the fallout in the failing states like Afghanistan? How can cryptocurrencies help in countries like that?
Okay, as I told you earlier on, I really don't go a lot into politics, so I'm gonna try to answer this without actually talking about a specific country. There are pros and cons to this. Okay, so it being decentralized can help that people can purchase over the internet using cryptocurrencies. They can trade. They can protect their wealth. So the pros are known, but the cons that in many of these countries, access to internet is not always available. So even me being able to access the internet to get onto these platforms is not easy. Security is not really guaranteed. What prevents a certain regime from entering someone's house, taking their laptops, their iPads, their phones, and just going through whatever is happening there? Now we know that on the blockchain, everyone is masked with a code. So my name is Nabeel, but on the blockchain, I'm a 0x1, whatever that code is. But if I get access to your actual device, I got access to everything. So it's a pros and cons. I would, whenever it is possible, it's an amazing thing. But the risk, if you get caught with certain regimes, I don't know if it makes it worth it or not. Again, I really don't like to indulge into politics a lot publicly, but these are my opinions. There's pros and there are cons to this.
Yeah. You're completely right, and that's a really practical answer, to be honest. And there are like 26 minutes have passed, and I lost the count of time. I didn't realize we have talked like 26 minutes. So I enjoyed, every part of this conversation. And unfortunately, this was the last question I had, and I really want to talk more. So let's do it again in future, I guess. And to the viewers watching this, I'm sure you also must have enjoyed this podcast as much as I did. And if you are from in a region, then go to Nifty Souq and buy the collectibles from your favorite artist there. And Nabeel, I would love if you like to give some ending statement to this podcast.
I would like to, first of all, thank you very much, Harsh. Thank you all for your efforts. We love your podcast. We love hearing you. My last statement would be to everyone, get on NFTs. Go buy some NFTs, check out Nifty Souq, and get in touch. That's it. Thank you again.
Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Go to Nifty Souq. The link is in the description. And this is Money and Me podcast. My name is Harsh, and I'm tuning out.